morning. Welcome to the second hour of LoveBabz, LoveTalk. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy. I'm delighted this morning to welcome Rachel Alderman, who is the Associate Artistic Director for Wharf Theater. And I know her and I know her husband.
Yes, hello. Thank you for having me, Babz.
I'm so glad you could join me this morning because, I'm all excited about Audra McDonald coming on Monday.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's gonna be
This
awesome.
is like high-level glamour stuff.
Oh, this is like dream come true kind of stuff. We're gonna be breathing the same air as Audra McDonald. That works for me.
I'm excited. But she has a relationship to Long Wharf Theater. She's got some history with us.
Yeah, she did our gala in 2015, and it was a beautiful success from what I understand back then, and everybody had a great time, and she just, she filled that house, she filled that spirit. She's so beautiful. So we're really, really thrilled that she's coming back, and it couldn't be a more perfect time to have her here.
Yes, because she's up for a 10th Tony nomination.
Yeah, she's such a slacker.
I know she really should do more with her life.
Yeah.
Her career really should take off.
One of these days it's going to take off. Yeah.
Thanks, Harry, for putting it up. And she's going to be here. And, she's, the Tonys are coming up. And, I want to be in the room to meet her and to say hello to her and to see her. Because when she wins, I want to be like, ah!
Exactly. I saw her in person in New Haven.
In New Haven.
In my backyard, 5 minutes from my house.
Yes, like so accessible. It's going to be at the Lyman Performing Center, right? Which is at Southern Connecticut State University. They got gobs of parking, so you can park. So much parking. So much parking. And if you buy a ticket, you could get valet parking. If you get the high-end ticket.
Yeah.
So you just walk out, drive your car up, they take it, you just walk in, and when you come out, it's right there. So
I mean, it doesn't get easier than that.
It can't get easier than that. It can't get easier than that. So tell me about how the gala is going to run. Talk about start to finish.
So, there's different price points. So if you went high and you bought your...
And you should.
Right? Yes, this is a benefit. Thank you for coming to support Wharf Theater. Go as high as you can. And if you go to that $500 level or more, you get a pre-show cocktail reception. Yep. And there's a wonderful jazz ensemble from SCSU playing at that event, and some nosh, some good food, some quality conversation. And then the concert itself, if you bought a ticket to the concert, it starts at 7. So come on into the Lyman at 7, and we've got a little speechifying. We have a awesome poem that our students from Co-op, Rob Esposito, who says hello, who is a love teacher at Co-op High School. He has some students that are helping us out. They're performing a beautiful poem written by a longtime supporter and subscriber of Wharf. Mary Mitchell wrote this beautiful poem in honor of Wharf, and his students are going to be performing, 3 of his students. If you saw Hairspray, which was awesome at Co-op, they were in that. Really talented. I'm going there after this to rehearse with them. And so they'll be up on that stage. And then Bryce Pinkham, who's a artistic ensemble member of Wharf Theater. If you saw Dignity, Always Dignity in the fall, he did an amazing one-man show. He's hilarious. He was in Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder on Broadway. He was in Ohio State Murders with Audra on Broadway.
Yes.
Recently. He's amazing, and he'll be with us. And then Audra, and then all Audra. After Audra, which will be beautiful, you can come party with us in the lobby. We've got DJ Gabby, and we're gonna dance the night away. So.
This is like high stakes stuff. Like, this is like Broadway, like
yeah,
like Broadway.
We're reaching for the stars, Babz. We're reaching for the stars.
Woo! this guy, listen, I'm gonna tell anybody, whoever's listening to me, and I know lots of people are, don't miss this, because when I talk about it on Tuesday morning, you're gonna be mad.
Right? You're gonna be like, she was so close and I didn't go.
And I didn't go. I didn't go. Like, you know, and listen, you don't got to go see her in Saratoga Springs unless that's your thing,
Right.
because she's going to be there. I mean, she's touring, right? Like, she's all over the place. So, but you can see her right here in your own backyard.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And she her musical director Andy Einhorn is amazing, and they do their thing. They're like so organically aligned. They're a beautiful duo. He's on piano. It's just her and her microphone filling that space. I once saw her, I think it was in Hershey, Pennsylvania, when I was in college. I drove like 2 hours out of my way to see her with a friend because that's how much I love her. And her last number of that show, if I'm remembering this correctly, I think she was pregnant at the time, and I think she took off her shoes, but maybe that was just in my head. I don't know. But whatever the case was, she sang a cappella and filled that concert hall with that glorious voice, just her mic sitting on a stool. And it was that you could hear a pin drop. People were just on a different plane. It was beautiful.
I'm just delighted by this whole thing. So what does this mean to now, just for full transparency, I'm on the board of Long Wharf Theater.
That's good to know. Thank you.
So I just want people to know why I'm like all gung-ho. I'm all gung-ho because I like Long Wharf Theater even before I was a board member. So what would this gala mean for us, Rachel?
It really just helps us stay sustainable and bring the programming that we want to bring to New Haven. This has been a year of transition. We're experimenting with this new model. We left Sargent Drive. That was a bold, big decision, a necessary decision. And now we're going in and exploring all that New Haven has to offer. New Haven City, New Haven County. We're kind of exploring all the places and all the people we can connect with. And this benefit helps us do our work. It helps us create incredible theater, high quality theater experiences. It helps us pay artists. It helps us do our work with high schoolers in the community. So there's a lot of ways that your support and your support during this gala really will help us grow and help us stay the course and continue our legacy, our strong theatrical legacy in New Haven, this cultural capital that we live in, this strong arts ecosystem that we're a part of. Keep us thriving.
I love that. That's so very true. And listen, Long Wharf Theater has a lot of balls in the fire right now. We got live from the edge,
totally.
like a lot of balls in the fire up in the air.
Yeah, we're juggling fire.
We're juggling fire. We got Live from the Edge. That's happening. When does that end?
Yeah, so Live from the Edge by the amazing company Universes is at Space Ballroom right now through May 21st, Thursday through Sunday. I was at the show last night, Babz. It was on fire. Speaking of fire, it was so dynamic. The audience is so on its feet, interactive and responsive to the performers because they're so dynamic that I just get down there. It's intimate. It's so great to see this troupe in such a intimate venue. They've played all over the world and they've been at big theaters, large and small. They started in poetry clubs, Norican Cafe down in New York. They're from the original Mills and Steve Sapper from the South Bronx. So they've done it all, and they're right here in Hamden, and you could be this close to their artistry. So Thursday through Sunday, Space Ballroom. There's a lot of parking there too. So much parking.
we want to make sure people have parking. And then I think there's a poet happening.
May 12th. Is today May 12th?
Yes.
Yeah. We've got The Real Free, who is a poet from New Haven, has performed at the Apollo, has performed all over. He's performed abroad, but he lives here in New Haven. and he is a dynamic poet, an artist, full-bodied artist. And so if you buy a ticket to Live from the Edge for tonight, you can then pay a little bit more to get into the front room to watch Chris do his thing, the real free, do his poetry thing. We were calling it Tiny Stage. It was kind of inspired by Tiny Desk concerts on NPR. So we've stole that a little bit, tweaked it a little bit to so it fits our world. And we're so excited to have him. He also is an actor in our New Haven Play Project film, I Am Muslim American. He performed in that. It's all local actors in that film that will be screening in a couple different places and having some really interesting and robust dialogue around bridging the gap between Muslims and non-Muslims in the community in New Haven and actually throughout Connecticut. So he was in that film, got to work with him a couple months ago while we were filming that at various places throughout Connecticut. And just what a dynamic, lovely human being. And everybody should come out tonight to see him. If you can't get to the show Live from the Edge at 7, you can still come see the real free in the front room around 8:45.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. So that's a lot going on. So tell me what else is coming. I want to know all the stuff can you tell us what's coming? What else is coming?
Well, the other thing, so this spring is really happening. I run into people all the time and they're like, so what is Long Wharf doing? A lot. The answer is a lot. We got a very, very active spring. We've got Live from the Edge at Space Ballroom. We've got the gala on Monday with our partners at SCSU, where we created a great partnership with them this year. And then we also are teaming up with our awesome partners at the International Festival of Arts and Ideas to bring Christina Wong for public office, who is the Pulitzer nominated Christina Wong. She's amazing. She's bringing her show to the festival, I think the second weekend of the festival, 23, 24. Check out the website. And we're together with that team over there, bringing Christina to New Haven, which is also just awesome. So we've got 3 really powerful offerings this spring. And then we're also building towards next season. We will be, rolling that out. We're tying up some loose ends, making sure it's all set. And then we'll announce the 23-24 season. Yeah. And we're planning for the 60th. We're actually planning.
Oh my gosh.
We're not just planning next season. We're planning like 3 years out at the moment. So there's a lot going on.
So Rachel, tell me what's the coolest part of your job? And why do you love it? Because you're new.
Yeah.
You're not new, but you're new.
Yeah. No, I started in July. So what a time, right? To jump on a moving train. I've lived in New Haven for, since 2006. So I love New Haven. I love it. It's awesome. And I've been here. And then so to come to Long Wharf Theater in this really pivotal moment of our history feels so exciting. And I just can't wait I can't wait. I'm so grateful to be a part of this moment. I love our team. My colleagues are incredible. They're just really filled with possibility, right? There's a real yes and spirit in the room right now. In improv, we play that yes and, and you build on. Babz, you've done a little improv, and you just keep building and you keep looking for positive openings of what's next, what can we do? And that's the moment of time that we're in right now, that real dreaming, that real listening. It's a listening moment. And the thing I love so much is working with people that believe in that, as Jacob keeps saying, theater of possibility. Jacob Padron, our artistic director, theater of possibility. We have a chance right now to really make significant change in a positive way that embraces so many new ideas in theater, so many new ideas as it relates to civic life, as it relates to the sustainability and accessibility of the arts in New Haven and New Haven County. And what is more exciting than that? I mean, it's a mandate. We have to do it. It's necessary and it's thrilling. So the more people I meet, the more people I talk about what's possible, the more exciting it becomes, because this year has been a real year of kind of research and development. Next year will be too, to some extent, as we kind of figure out this new model and team up with new people, and we co-create. We don't create in a vacuum, right? We co-create with partners, we co-create with neighbors. I've lived here for a long time, and even though I know so many wonderful artists, I'm still meeting new people. We're such a transient community too. So we get new fresh blood, and they've got new ideas. And so we're really excited to be, well, our new offices are right downtown. So
I was going to ask you, I
so
know where
yeah.
your new offices are. How's that working out?
You know, it's great because you literally are part of the this vibrant ecosystem. I walk outside my door, I run into Lucy Gelman. I walk outside, I see friends' kids at ECA coming out of class. I bump into them. I ask them how their day's going. So we're really part of the energy, the artistic energy of this city. You know, when I go to buy a cup of coffee, when I go to Olmo, like, you know, I'm just making art all over the place because I'm running into people who are making art and making things happen. You know, we're down the street from City Hall. It's, you know, we're in it, and it's exciting.
I think so. I think that was a good move, not because I'm on the Arts Council board, but because I just think that part of the city was designed to sort of bring art folks together, and and they got to be someplace where they could be administratively, you know, sufficient, and this gives you all that opportunity to do that. So I'm just very happy y'all down there with the neighborhood music school and UCA,
you know,
and foundation, the community foundation, and ballet people. And
I love coming out of the elevator and seeing everyone dancing. I mean, what's better than that? Running into little kids and I mean people of all ages at New Haven Ballet dancing all day long. And the thing that's beautiful about being there is that you can have these kind of inspiring, casual, accidental conversations that lead to bigger things, right? Because when you put yourself in a place where you're accidentally running into people, or maybe not so much accidentally, intentionally running into people, like sparks fly, right? Mm-hmm. Ideas can generate. You'd be like, oh, I've been meaning to talk to you. Let's go get coffee right now. And you can have, you know, it's less formal and it's more in the moment, and that leads to exciting things.
Yeah. So what are you hearing on the street about Audra McDonald coming? Are people buzzing about this? I know people are buzzing about it, but are y'all hearing it?
Yeah, you know, I think the word is starting to get out. There's been some great press, and we've got discounted tickets for college students. So Southern students can come at a discounted price. College students in general can come at a discounted price. So take a break from studying and come see Audra McDonald. And so I've been texting everybody I know. And so many people, even people in Westchester County, Boston, you know, all over, are just like, what? She's going to be that close. She's going to be, I can get there. You know, so the more
we have parking,
and we have parking, right? That's the theme of everything. I love a good parking lot.
Listen, it'll make or break whether you show up to something. I'm telling you.
You don't have to think about it. I know, it definitely makes life easier.
Like
but there's also a bus route. There's also a bus route.
Yes, a very easy bus route that lets you off right in front of, so you could get there, and it runs late at night, so you could get there. So I love that we're having a jazz ensemble play.
Yeah, it's a Southern student jazz ensemble. They'll be at the pre-show cocktail reception, and I love that we're involving students. We've got a So we've got the Southern, that ensemble at the pre-show cocktail hour. We've got one of our Southern interns working as kind of a production assistant during the day. Callie's been amazing. She's had an internship with us this semester, and she's been working very closely with Nicole Bouclier, our director of production, just really, hands-on training, which is one of the reasons that we've teamed up with Southern to put that kind of personalized internship attention in place, paid internship. And then the students from co-op too. So there's these nice tie-ins throughout the night, where we're really trying to pull as many parts, all of the ways that we engage in community education, performance, and then that personal one-on-one, bring your neighbor. That's what this is all about. It's about relationship building. So, and raising money. I mean, give us all your money, but yes, it's about relationships.
So Rachel, what do you want people to understand and know about Long Wharf Theater and this new path that we're forging? Because I know that theaters all across this country are fighting their way back from the pandemic, and they are trying all kinds of ways to sort of bring folks back into the theater and to let people know that theater is alive and well and thriving. What do you want people to know about Long Wharf Theater's mission forward?
At base, I will say it really plainly, we're still here. So I think a lot of people thought that when we moved, we'd left. I'd run into people that would say, did you close? We did not close. I will say that loud and clear. I will put it in skywriting. We did not close. We are producing. We are seeding the field with new work. We have commissions of new artists. We have commissions and of local artists and from New Haven and nationally. My colleague, Kate, who's our artistic associate literary, I mean, she is juggling so many workshops, readings of new work for the American theater that is representational of so many different cultures and communities. And that is vital to the success and the future of theater, in not just in New Haven, but more broadly. And so, unequivocal, well, I haven't had enough coffee, but I will be very plain. We're here and we're growing, and we are looking for new relationships. We're looking for new partnerships, because the way that we're going to keep this momentum is by being in partnership and being deeply in community with people in New Haven. We are making the work that you have always known us to make, that vibrant, professional. We are still a LORT theater. I don't know that everyone knows what a LORT theater is, League of Regional Theaters. That is a really high standard of artistic excellence. We have, where we work with union artists, union scenic designers, union stage managers. We are really artist and creatives, theater maker focused, working towards equity and sustainability. And that is what this new model is intended to keep fueling, that drive towards equity, access, sustainability, inclusion, and kaleidoscopic partnerships, where everyone can have access, and we can keep representing the diversity of stories that will reach so many different people, and that will open us up to each other's histories and dreams for the future.
I'm glad you said all of that, because I think people were fearful about the production value, because we are known for a high level of production value for all the things that we put on. And I think people were afraid that might disappear or go away, or they won't have that level of quality in productions.
I get that fear. I totally understand why that is a fear, and I will say it's a misconception, right? Because that quality is at the heart of what we of who we are and what we do as theater artists, right? That the collaborators that we work with and the people that we create theater with, they are incredibly skilled and creative theater makers, theater doers. They, it's not a academic thing. I mean, you can study it, right? You can go to school for it, but when you're making it, it's visceral, right? And you make it with your hands and you make it with your body, and the people that we work with do that at a very high level. And so no matter where we go, whether you're seeing us next year, can't say whether you're seeing us in any particular venue, the creativity and the production value is highly intentional and really, really thought through and funded. And so your experience in the different places that we go will be excellent. That is what we do. That is who we are.
Well, I want people to come Monday. First of all, I want people to go to all the things. So come Monday and see Audra McDonald and be part of the whole glamorous vibe, because you can't help. I mean, you have Audra McDonald, that's glamour. So you're going to have glamour. People are going to be dressed up. The music, the drinks, the food is going to be fabulous. I mean, this is what people say they want, right? Like, I want a little taste of that New York, LA, whatever that is, vibe, red carpet feeling, where everybody looks amazing and everybody's bright and talking and it's fun. Like, so this is your moment, right?
Right? Get dressed up. It's festive attire. It's not black tie or anything. So just come feeling good about yourself and looking hot.
That's it. And there's parking.
and there's parking. Yeah. And valet parking if you need it.
And valet covered. So I want people to listen. Come to the Long Wharf Gala at Lyman, and then I want you to get tickets for Live on the Edge, because you've got another 2 weeks left.
Yeah, through May 21st. So you got time to get there. And
you got time. I haven't gone yet because I've been away, but I'm back.
Babz, you're gonna love it.
I know. I'm gonna bring my friends. We're coming. I'm going to the symphony tonight, so I'm gonna miss the poet, Real Free. So I'll miss that one. I'm bummed that I'm missing him because I wanted to see him, but I'll be at the symphony because they're doing the tribute to Helen Hagen, Florence Price, and Miss Bond.
Oh, that's so good. That's going to be
amazing. I got to go support Black girl magic and classical music.
Absolutely. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be that's what I mean. New Haven is so full of things that you can choose to do, and I'm so glad that Long Wharf Theater is so squarely centered in the arts community and still offering and continuing to offer real artistic value to this still even in new places and new spaces.
There's so much possibility, Babz. We're really that's it. There's so much possibility, and we're marching forward.
We are. So tell people where can they go to get their tickets?
You can go to our website, longwharf.org. You can call our box office and they'll help you. Just pick up that phone, go. It's really easy. Go to our website, longwharf.org, grab a ticket to Audra McDonald. There's still tickets available at different price points, and then come see Live from the Edge at Space Ballroom. Tickets available for that too, also at longwharf.org. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, do all those things. We're a fun group.
Yeah, truly the most fun. Listen, we've had some challenges and some setbacks. We've had some challenges and some setbacks and some tragedy, but I believe we're rising. It's been painful, and the whole world was looking at us for a few minutes, and that seems to be dialing back a little bit. But out of that, Betty Mons returns, right? with her greatness. She's like legendary. And
She
and
is.
out of this tragedy that we've all sort of suffered, and holding folks in prayer about, Betty Mons returns to help us through this most difficult time. And you know, that's the silver lining right there, I
Yeah,
think.
people are coming out to lend us their expertise. And it has been a hard moment. This has been a hard moment. It's been a hard moment on so many different levels. And the thing that's incredible about the staff, and I will say our leadership in Kit and Jacob, is that the culture is one of care.
Mm.
And we're taking good care of each other as we go through this transition and as we deal with personal loss. We're human centered. Our art is human centered, and our theater work culture is human centered, and we're all going to take the day off on Tuesday.
So let's make sure we have a good party so we get kicked out of Lyman.
Exactly. Dance, and then on Tuesday we rest.
We rest, and then we rest. Oh, Rachel, this has been a wonderful conversation. I'm so glad you made time to come on and talk about this morning.
Thank you so much, Babz. It's so great to chat with you. I really appreciate
I'm
it.
looking for. So, what are you wearing before you go? Do you
Oh my
have an
gosh,
outfit?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna be last minute. I reached out to a friend to go raid her closet. My friend Cynthia Askman, who's also like a theater person and music person in the area. I was like, I'm coming over and I'm raiding your closet. Yeah,
that sounds like a good idea. I like it. I like it. I like it.
I'm gonna rent her runway. I don't
listen. These kinds of things. These are real questions. These are real.
I know.
I'm thinking something like, this is gonna be very glamorous. Like, what do I want to? What's this? What's the story I want to tell? How do I want to be in this space? Because this is a big deal.
Yeah,
and
you always look amazing, Babz. I love
you are kind to say so, but I wanna be with the beautiful people too. So you know what I mean? Like, I want to represent too. So I will see you on Monday with whatever we wear. We're gonna be fabulous.
Absolutely. I'll see you there.
We'll see you there. Thank you so much, Rachel Alderman. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Babz. Bye, everybody.
All right. Go work, girl. Go work. All right, Harry Jones, it's Friday, and I'm out. I'll see y'all come Monday. I'll be back in the big chair. I'm on my way over to the Beinecke to catch some of the display on Helen Hagen. So I'll see y'all. Have a good weekend. Hi, this is Babz Rawls-Ivy from New Haven, Connecticut, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, streaming live at newhavenindependent.org.